So what is my encapsulation? So what is my capsule? Capsule. Like this friends.
Binding.
Okay.
Embedded into.
Okay. Encapsulation in Java. Here we hide the data. Okay. So encapsulation is a process of hiding the data. Okay. By making fields private and access those private field through public method. What that mean? So suppose suppose if you consider, okay, any variable, okay, so I'll take class, yeah, inside it I'll write a variable called int I is equals to 10. Okay, now this integer value can be accessed by anyone. This can be accessed by anyone from outside. Yes or no? This integer value can be accessed by anyone. So sometimes what you need to do, you need to make fields private. So no one should access directly. Correct? Say for example, what happens if you make password field, okay, public? Anyone can hack this variable. When you're writing a program, okay, it should be in such a way that password should be encrypted. Correct? No? Password field and all, you should not access directly. Some restricted fields are there. So that is called as, you know, um, security, right? So you want to make this field readable or writable. What is readable? You can just read the field. What is writable? You can edit the field. Yes or no? So now this particular integer variable, you just make it private. Now tell me, when you write private, can someone access this? Possible? From outside? Private members cannot be called outside. From outside. It cannot be called from outside. You cannot call this. Why? Because private members can be accessed only inside the class. Only inside the class. So now what I will do, if you want this I value, create one method called get underscore I. Get underscore I. This method, this is a method which return the I value. Return the I value. Now user, if he wants the I value, he should not call this particular I value. It won't return anything. He should call this method. He should call the method. This is called as getter. This is called as getter. Getter is something which reads from the private field. Okay, getter. Get I. What is the return type of this method? Integer. Correct? No, it is returning I value. Int. Okay, this process is called as encapsulation. Here we are hiding, no one can access this I value. If they want, they can access through the method. Okay, getters are something which access the private field. Okay, let me show you. Let it be run plus, and I am going to create a class over here. Class, okay, private int I is equals to 10. Okay, this is one field or variable. So get underscore I. Name can be anything. For understanding purpose, I wrote get I. So this method, okay, return the I value. Return the I value. What is the return type? I is integer. So you write here int. Okay, if you want, you can make it static. That is your wish. Okay. Now if you want this I value, system.out.println a dot. See, you cannot see the I value directly. A dot get I. Okay, run this. See 10. Hello. Yes. Online. Okay, I am sending it. Okay, so this is getter. Setter is used to, this is readable. This method is used to read the field. You can just read the field. I want to write something on the field. So what you need to do, I'll write one method called as set I. Pass the argument int I or whatever. Okay, then see, setter won't return anything. It just, when you call that method will change the value. Okay, I'll write void here and I'll make static. Why void? The method won't return anything. It will just set the value. So here I'll write a dot I is equals to I. Okay, this value I will initialize to. Okay, now when you call setter, how to call the setter? A dot set I 100. Now what you are doing? Set I method is taking an argument of integer. You are passing this 100 here. 100 you are storing into a dot I. A dot I means static method. Okay, so then again, if you want, you try to print that using getter. Run this. See, value has been changed. Okay, getters and setters are used. Okay, setters are used to make field writable, readable, writable. That's all. Encapsulation. Very simple talk. Okay, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ? ಒಂದು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಎನಿವನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಡೇಟಾನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೆಟ್ಟರ್, ಯೂಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ಟರ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ, setter to write on the data. Okay, so here you can see we have get I method, set I method. Okay, make a note of it. They'll ask in interview what are getters and setters. or what are encapsulation? Encapsulation is a process of hiding the data. Here I value is hidden from outside. If you want that, call get I. Okay, direct ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸಲ್ಲ. If you want to change the value, use set I. Okay, inside this, some people what they will do, they will give username and password if you want to do something. Okay, that type. Make a note. Example proof. Or okay. Okay. One more simple example. Let us take a class called as bank. Okay. So bank has a account. Okay. Or amount. Double amount. What is the variable type? Amount. Okay. Is equals to 10,000 rupees we have. Okay, now hackers, if he access this variable, he can reduce the money or something. They can do it. Direct access towards the field. So what bank will do, they will make, they'll write a code, the private. So no one can access from outside. Yes or no? Private and static element. Static means static or non-static, that is your wish. So now, if someone wants to access, read the amount, get amount method, correct? So get amount, then return the amount. What is the amount type? Is double. So same thing you need to put over here. Return type static. Okay, now you want to add the balance or whatever, top up. So again, void means setter doesn't return anything. Setter is just to do add up the money. So void set underscore amount double x only I'll write. Okay, so bank dot amount is equals to x. So someone is calling this method and they will pass this x value some amount, so it will add with the bank. Okay, so add, how to add it? Plus equal to x, right? Is equals to, it would be wrong actually. So now what I will do, see, first I will call the set bank dot set amount 5000 rupees I am adding. So when you call bank dot set amount 5000 to this x, x bank amount plus equal to x, bank amount is 10,000 plus equal to 5,000, that is 15,000, will be reinitialized. Again what I will do, bank dot get amount. SOP. $15,000. Okay. So one more example. Make a note of this. So encapsulation is a technique of hiding the data. Okay. Or variable also you can say. What do you mean by abstraction? Abstraction is hiding the method. In previous class we saw abstraction is hiding the method. Encapsulation is hiding the variable. So we can say abstraction is hiding the implementation. Encapsulation is hiding the information. Okay. Next topic. Okay. Right. Some points on this. Getter. Getter. Getters are the methods. Getters are the methods which read the private field. Getters are the method which read the private field. Which read the private field. Setters and also guys, always remember it should be a public method. Okay, public method. Public method. Getter and setter is a public. Setters are used to write the data Setters are used to write the data on the private field. On the private field. Or no. So hope you understood abstraction and encapsulation differences. Okay, abstraction is a process of hiding the implementation. Okay, encapsulation is a process of hiding the information. Okay. Next topic, new topic, right? Object class. Object class. Sharena? So what do you mean by object class? So guys, in Java, whenever you create any class, any normal class, okay, suppose, assume I have class A, I have class B. Extends class A. Now, here which is the super class? Class A. Which is the supermost class? Class A only. No. So, to all this hierarchy, whatever, see, a simple class you create, by default, it would be inherited from a class called as object class. Object class is the supermost class in Java. You write any classes, by default, it would be inherited from the, by default, it would be inherited from the object class. You no need to write extends keyword. You no need to write extends keyword. Say for example, now let us assume class A. Okay, I'll write one non-static method void test. So when I create object of A, how many members, how many methods should reflect? I have class A. Inside that I have one method, test method. If I create an object, how many methods should reflect? A object, one method, that is test method, correct? Test method matra tane irado. So now I'll write A obj is equals to new of A obj dot. Now how many methods you can see here? No, not one, many. Okay, almost around 8 to 9. Yes or no? Where this method came from? See here, right hand side, object, 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 object. By default, it is inherited. Okay, even if you write extends object, that is fine, no problem. Okay, object class is the supermost class in Java. Object class is the supermost class in Java. By default, any classes you create in Java, it would be inherited from the object class. Okay, there are several 8 methods which is present inside the object class. 8 methods. So I'll explain what are those. Okay, so right, object class is the supermost class in Java. By default, all the classes will be inherited from the object class. Okay, make a note. So guys, listen now. Object class is the supermost class in Java. By default, all the classes will be inherited from object class. Okay. There are several methods. Okay. What are those? Obj dot. Huh. Equals method. Can you see equals method? First one. Get class. No, not visible. Equals. First method. Equals method. Get class method. Hash code. Notify. Notify all. So this test method is from this one. A class, the test method. To string, wait. See, here the two methods are very important. That is equals method and to string method. Rest other all the methods are useless. Okay, not it would be used for threads. Wait. You can see this three waiting statement. Wait. Okay, wait means what? You want to make your Java wait. Wait for 5 seconds. Wait for 10 seconds for that purpose. That is used for threads. Main methods are toString and equals method. Okay. So first method, let us start with toString method. ToString. What is toString method? See this toString method in object class which returns. So how do you create object, guys? Assume I have class A. How do you create object of this? How do you create object? Huh? We'll write A obj is equals to new of A constructor you will call, correct? So an object would be created, yes or no? An object would be created. Now obj consists of what? Address of that object.
Hello, hi sir, good morning.
Yeah, tell me.
Good morning, sir. I came now. Sorry for the disturbance.
Okay, no worries. Okay, it consists of address of the object. Okay, so obj consists of address of the object. What do you mean by address? So say for example, you know, this particular institute physically present here, yes or no? In website, in browsers, everywhere you will give the address, no? What that address will do? That address will point the physical location, yes or no? Yes or no? Same way, your name Tanvir is pointing you. Physical is you. Tanvir will point you. You understanding this? So in Java, reference variable always holds the address. Okay. So now I am going to create an object of A. Simple. See, I have just a class of A. How to create object? A obj is equals to new of A. In run class I am creating. Okay. A obj is equals to new of A. One object has been created. Obj dot toString. Can you see this method? ToString. What this method will do? Okay. How this method came to A? Very simple, guys. We had object class, no? We have object class. We have object class. In object class, all the I told you all the 8 methods are there, correct? So in object class, we have a method called as toString method. ToString method. This method job is what? Return address of the object. Return the address of the object. Now, when you created a class A, It is inherited. A class ಗೆ inherit ಆಗಿದೆ. This has been inherited to class A. So that's why you are writing A dot toString. Now, when you run this program, you can see the address of obj. See, pack1. What is pack1? Package name dot. What is the class name? A at the rate 626b2bd4a. What is that? That is called as address of the memory. It will be keep on changing. Okay, it will be keep on changing. 4a, not even changing. So what toString method? If someone asks what is toString method, boss, toString method returns fully qualified class name. Fully qualified class name means it consists of package name along with the class name at the rate hexadecimal address. Okay, fully qualified class name. So what does toString method will return? toString method present in object class which returns fully qualified class name with hexadecimal address. Can you write that? It is toString method. toString method in object class. toString method in object class toString method in object class toString method in object class returns fully qualified class name with hexadecimal address. Fully qualified class name with hexadecimal address. Done. Write this simple program. Nothing, just class A toString. Write the output also. Done. Okay. Next, see here. Listen, guys. Now, can we? What do you mean by method overriding? You guys know. What do you mean by overriding? Method overriding. Method having same name but different in implementation. Implementation is different, correct? That is called as method overriding. Overloading means what? Method having same different in arguments. Now, see here, I am changing the implementation of toString. I am overriding the toString method. Override ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇಂದ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಅದು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿತ್ತು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ನೌ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ I will create okay a class called as dog. Okay, let me make one non-static variable. String name is equals to, I'll write here Jimmy. What is the dog name? Jimmy. Now this toString method is there now. I will override this toString method called as method overriding. I think I'll remove all these stuffs. toString method. Okay, why? Because this method will return string. Return what? Name. Okay, this method, now toString method, this method is returning the name, not address. Understanding this? I change the implementation. Nowadays, now you do modification to your car, right? Bike and all. Okay, so like that. What? toString method, by default implementation, it returns the address. Now I am changing the implementation, it will return the dog name. Dog name. So all this stuff, I'll create an object of dog. Dog d is equals to new of dog. Right? System.out.println d dot toString. Correct? If you won't write this, let me remove. If you won't write this, it will return address. Pack1 dot class name is dog @62 blah blah. Okay. Now I did the implementation toString method. Now what it will return? Jimmy. Understanding this? So in interview they will ask what is toString method? Bus toString method present in the object class. It returns the address. Okay, address, fully qualified class name with hexadecimal address. Can we override toString method? Answer should be yes, we can do it. Show this proof. That's all. Max to max this particular toString method. Okay, and one more thing. Now what it will return? Address, right? Implementation ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, remove ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ನಲ್ಲ. Now what it will return if you don't call toString method? ಒಂದು ಇಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ address. Okay, means what? ನೀವು reference variable, when you call the reference variable d, by default toString method is called. ನೀವೇನು explicitly ಕರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ. No need to mandatorily write this dot toString. Automatically it will be called. Automatically, explicitly it will be called by the compiler toString method. Okay, now what it will return? Simply print d. That is enough. No need to write toString. Okay, so can I say toString method is implicitly called by the compiler? Correct now? Whenever reference variable is called, toString method will be called by the compiler whenever reference variable is called. No need to write dot toString. ಅದು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಸಿಟ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಕರೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್? Okay, see here. What was that? Here something was there, no? I simply print D. Now what it will return? Jimmy. Same thing. Two string method is implicitly called. Hope you understood this two string method, right? Two string method. It is a method in object class. You wrote? Okay. Two string method. Next note. Two string method is implicitly called when reference variable is called. Reference variable is called. Reference variable is called. Okay, you can write this program. Okay, okay, guys, that's all for today. Write this. Okay, guys, thank you.